I'm Sharon Cooney, CEO of the San Diego Metropolitan Transit System. As we look back on 2025, I'm grateful for our excellent team, our dedicated riders, and the community partners who support our mission. This year was about growth, transformation, and reimagining what a modern, safe, and sustainable transit system can look like. We made bold investments, reduced crime, and took steps to make our system resilient. Here are MTS staff with a look at what we accomplished in 2025.
In 2025, we continued to regain ridership, surpassing 81 million rides.
That's a 7.1% increase from the prior year.
Trolley ridership climbed 7.5%, especially on the Green Line, driven by enhanced nighttime and weekend service, plus strong demand for events at places like Petco Park and Snapdragon Stadium.
On the bus side, 11 routes surpassed 1 million rides, with routes 7 and 13 reaching almost 2 million riders. We hope to continue seeing more riders return to MTS in 2026.
At the start of the year, we launched the first ever overnight express bus service, Route 910 Express. The new route runs from San Isidro to downtown San Diego, with trips around every 30 minutes from 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. And the 910 Express has been a success. During the first 11 months of service, we've reached an average ridership of 7,000 passengers per month. From the MTS team, thank you for making Route 910 Express a success.
One of our biggest achievements this year was without a doubt a 24% drop in reported crimes across the MTS system. This was made possible by a security initiative we launched in 2024, aimed at increasing the visibility and accessibility of security officers throughout the system. Our enforcement team increased the number of code compliance inspectors by 60%, expanded plainclothes patrols, and doubled our bus enforcement team. And the strategy delivered the results we were looking for. Not only did crime decrease significantly, but MTS received the Gold Standard Award from the Transportation Security Administration, one of just 2 U.S. transit agencies to earn that distinction from the TSA. We look forward to continuing to make the MTS system safer in 2026.
This year, we celebrated 2 million taps using contactless payments with Pronto, a milestone that reflects how quickly our riders are embracing smarter and faster ways to travel on San Diego's transit network. We reached 1 million taps in May, but in the second half of 2025, contactless payments surged and we hit 2 million taps in November. This makes us, along with NCTD, the first transit agency in California to reach this important milestone. Thank you to every rider who tapped along the way. Together, we're building a transit system that moves faster, works smarter, and keeps our region moving forward.
2025 was a year of beautification at MTS through community representation. In the spring, we celebrate the completion of the East Street Corridor Beautification Project with a mural by local artist Mr. B Baby and mosaic bayfront installation by the Rainforest Art Project at the East Street Transit Center. Then in the fall, another mural was unveiled on a trolley overpass at Bayer Boulevard in San Isidro. Additionally, MTS also partnered with local artists to create commemorative Pronto cards for Asian Pacific Islander and Hispanic Heritage Months. And in January 2026, MTS will continue our community representation by celebrating a new Pronto card to acknowledge Black History Month. In mid-2025, I was honored to be selected as the artist to complete this project. In my presentation, I worked to highlight the achievements and successes of artists, scientists, educators, and leaders in our communities. At MTS, we look forward to continue celebrating all our communities and cultures in 2026.
In the summer, we launched Rail Ready, a major construction project to overhaul the trolley's Orange Line. This $151 million project will enhance trolley service between the 32nd and Commercial Station and El Cajon Transit Center by upgrading infrastructure like track, signaling, and crossings. Right now, we are about 40% complete with Phase 1, and the project is on time and on budget. We appreciate all the employees across many departments who have contributed to this project.
2025 was another busy year for special events here at MTS. In the spring, we kicked off trolley services to San Diego FC inaugural season at the Snapdragon Stadium. The team had a memorable season with a push into the playoff that saw thousands of soccer fans take the trolley to home games. We also carried more than 500,000 baseball fans to another exciting season of Padre baseball at Petco Park. And in the summer, we logged hundreds of thousands of extra passenger trips during our Comic-Con. This was a big win for MTS and our region. Here's to another exciting year full of taking riders to baseball, football games, soccer matches, concerts, conventions, and more in 2026. See you there.
Also this year, we launched MTS On Track, a public engagement initiative to gather community input on the future of bus and trolley service. The public input obtained through On Track will allow us to develop a plan for service improvements if more funding is secured, and another plan for service reductions if new funding is not received. This past year, we have heard from more than 4,000 community members across 33 different public outreach events and workshops. Through the online website, more than 3,500 people completed an on-track activity. Participation was gathered from all throughout the MTS service territory, signaling broad support from the community for keeping MTS strong for years to come. We still need to keep planning now for how service will look in a few years to keep the MTS system as resilient as possible in the future.
2025 was a breakthrough year, not just in recovery, but in transformation. We've proven that with investment, purpose, and partnership, we can build a transit system that is safe, sustainable, and accessible for everyone. At MTS, we believe in a San Diego where public transit is not just a convenience, but a key part of how we live, work, and grow together. I want to thank every rider, MTS employee, and every community partner for making 2025 a year to remember. Let's keep moving the region forward together in 2026.